Champions are on a collision course. A future legend just insulted one of the greatest lightweights of all time. A fan favorite is fighting for his life in a hospital bed, and another, facing multiple arrests, accused of believing his own mother is an imposter. Ilia Topuria, Charlie Oliveira, Ben Askren, Sianomaye, BJ Penn Mighty Mouse, Jamal Hill. These aren't just stories. They're the moments that shake the entire fight world. Raw emotion, real consequences, and a brutal truth that in this game, no one stays untouched. And while some fighters chase belts, others are just trying to breathe. We've got everything. Savage trash talk, shocking medical updates, legends making one final stand, and rising killers who look completely unstoppable. So strap in, because this is not your average fight week. This is one of the most chaotic, emotional, and absolutely unmissable weeks we've seen in a long time. Let's break it down. Ilia Topuria doesn't just talk, he taunts. And this time, he brought a pillow with him. Just days ago, Topuria posted a video of himself training, casually adding the caption, "Don't forget to bring the pillow," aimed straight at Charles Oliveira. A not-so-subtle jab, suggesting Charles is getting put to sleep on June 28th. But Oliveira? He's not playing into the hype. In a recent interview, Charles fired back, calm, focused, and unbothered. "It doesn't matter what they say," he shrugged. "Only God knows what happens on fight night. I've got firepower in my hands and jiu-jitsu that ends fights. You've seen this soap opera before, and you know how it ends. My hand raised." That wasn't just confidence. That was a warning. Topuria may be the featherweight king who dismantled two legends, Volkanovski and Holloway, with frightening ease. But lightweight is a different jungle. And Charles? He's the lion in that cage. Ilia's confidence is sky high, his skill set terrifying, and his momentum undeniable. But Charles has one thing Ilia doesn't: a history of walking through fire and coming out smiling. And if Topuria thinks this will be easy, he might be the one bringing the pillow. But this rivalry? It's only just heating up. Up next, a legendary fighter is fighting something far scarier than an opponent. This wasn't a comeback story. This wasn't a call-out, a gym war, or a bad weight cut. This was Ben Askren, fighting just to stay alive. Last week, reports surfaced that the former Bellator and ONE champion was hospitalized with a severe case of pneumonia. So bad, it put him in critical condition. Fans feared the worst. Some even wondered if he'd make it out at all. Then came a whisper of hope. Late last night, a family friend shared an emotional update. Ben opened his eyes. He squeezed hands. He's responding. But the road ahead is brutal. He's still expected to need a lung transplant, and every hour is a battle. Askren, the funky wrestler with unbreakable confidence, is now relying on something far stronger than technique or takedowns, pure grit. In this fight, there's no belt, no octagon, just life and death. The MMA community is rallying behind him. Fighters, coaches, fans, everyone's praying that Ben Askren, the man who once called himself funky but unbreakable, proves that nickname one more time. Because right now, fighting is all he's got. But speaking of comebacks, another former champion just broke his silence after back-to-back defeats, and he's not done yet. Sean O'Malley isn't used to losing, and now he's lost twice, both times to the same man, Merab Dvalishvili. Just weeks after coming up short at UFC 316, O'Malley finally opened up. And surprisingly, he wasn't bitter. "It's a lot easier to deal with this time," he told Ariel Helwani, holding his newborn in his arms. "Last time, it was a loss and surgery. This time, my body's good, my family's healthy. I'm good." But make no mistake, Suga Sean hasn't gone soft. He made it clear he's not stepping away. In fact, he's already planning his return for later this year. What he didn't say: who's next? He's playing it close, cryptic even. Just a hint that there's already someone on his mind, but no names yet. That's classic O'Malley, always keeping fans guessing, always staying one step ahead in the story. And while some critics are starting to write him off, Sean's not concerned. He's regrouping, recharging, and when he comes back, it's going to be with something to prove. Because for fighters like O'Malley, a loss isn't an ending. It's just the start of the next viral moment. But speaking of viral, the next fight on deck is pure violence. Jamal Hill versus Khalil Rountree, and they're both coming for blood.